Hi guys, today I'm going to do an update on my garden. Here's my kale. Here's my dill, it's blooming. Here's a cucumber plant. I haven't got any cucumbers yet, but it is flowering. This tomato plant, it doesn't have a name. I mean, it probably does, but I don't know what it is. I got these seeds last year, and they didn't grow into what they were supposed to be, but they are good. They are a large red tomato, but they were supposed to be vintage wine. This is a tomato tomato plant. These are large red cherry tomatoes. My grandma used to grow these when I was growing up. I grow them every once in a while. This is a Northern Lights tomato plant. It's a bicolor tomato. I've grown it before. It's a pretty good one. This is a Cherokee purple plant. And I don't have any ripe tomatoes yet. I usually don't until sometime in July, usually mid-July, every once in a while, early in July. This one is bear claw. This is some bush beans I just planted a few days ago. There's only a few coming up at this point. My pole beans are doing well. Here's the watermelons. I made a video on these the other day, so I won't say too much about them right now, but I'm happy with the progress so far. This is a Carolina Gold tomato plant. This one is a sun sugar plant. And these two are big beef. Here's some zinnias that just bloomed yesterday. I think these are peppermint stripe zinnias. Here's my cantaloupes. There's one there. And here's three more. This variety right here is called Golden Jenny Lind, and it's very productive. The cantaloupes are small, but they're really good. Here's one of my eggplants. As you can see, they've been hit pretty hard by flea beetles. They have a lot of holes in them. This tomato plant is Cosmonaut Volkov, and I've grown this before. It's a pretty good tomato, and it's fairly productive. There's quite a few green tomatoes on here right now. There's some over here. This is my Kellogg's breakfast tomato. So far, it just has this one little tomato on it, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure it'll get some more. Here's some different basils. Some more dill. There's another cucumber. I think the kind I'm growing is National Pickling. It's what I usually grow. This long vine here is a Queensland blue squash. And it's flowering and putting off male and female flowers, so I'm sure I'll have a squash growing soon. This growing on the trellis is a Armenian cucumber. They are botanically a melon, but they're supposed to taste like cucumbers, and they can grow really large, so I'm looking forward to see what they do. This is a golden zucchini. My watermelons again. And this is a striped Roman tomato. It's probably my healthiest plant. It has a lot of little clusters of tomatoes on it, like this. So I've never grown it before, but I'm excited. It seems really productive at this point. I bought this fabric container at a store the other day, a store called Meyer, and I know they have them in Ohio and Kentucky and probably Indiana, and I don't know where else, but it was marked down to $3.50, and I bought 3 of these, and I think next year I'm going to plant strawberries in them. I think they would make a really nice strawberry container. This tomato plant is Joe's Pink Oxheart, and as you can see, it has some heart-shaped tomatoes growing on it. Got tongue-tied there for a second. The white stuff on the leaves is fungicide. I oversprayed them when I mixed up my fungicide solution, and I didn't shake up my sprayer enough, so all of it kind of settled on the bottom, and that's what happens. But it's fine, it'll wash off, I'm not worried about it. This one is Big Rainbow. The next one is Kentucky Beefsteak, and it's a really big plant. It's got a lot of branching going on. It's branching out real big. It doesn't look like it because it's kind of smashed flat with this Florida weave method of staking. But there's a lot of branches here. Let me show you. Here's one, another one. All this is the same plant. There's a tomato. This is a Texas Star tomato. This was my favorite kind last year, and it is my favorite bicolor tomato overall, and I've tried a good variety of them. Some really common ones and some rare ones, and this is definitely my favorite. Here's my onions. I pulled them out the other day, and they're curing. I didn't get a whole lot of big ones, but I didn't really expect to because I really neglected this little raised bed quite a bit. Didn't water it like I should have and let the weeds grow. So I'm just happy I got something. This is probably my largest one. Now we're on my deck, and here's my lettuce. It's looking like it's going to bolt here really soon, especially this pot. Here's another pot of lettuce. This one isn't bolting as quickly as the other one. Here is a lemon tree that I started from seed. I don't even know if I'm going to keep it. I just wanted to see if I could grow a lemon tree from seed, but I might. This is a mixed pot of a few things I started last week. There's some chard in here, some carrots, and some radishes. These are some bush beans that I started. The variety is Landreth Stringless. This is one of my tomatillo plants. This one doesn't have any fruit on it, but this one has a lot. They are purple tomatillos. These are my peppers. I have 5 pepper plants in total. They're doing pretty well. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.